Hello, my name is Sackett, and we are playing FTB Integrations by Parts DX. And the first thing I want to do today, we moved just about everything down into the basement here. I may have gone a little too hog on the storage drawers, but that's okay. We want to make another little basic energy cell here. So we'll need some more capacitors. We'll need some dielectric casing. And there we have it. Now we can use those and another dielectric casing, and I think just some iron. Yeah, wonderful. To make the next tier up. This will hold, instead of 100,000, it'll hold 1,000,000, so it's a huge upgrade. From here, another one and some hardened capacitors, which take these basic capacitors for which we need this industrial grade metal, which we have a little bit of. We don't have a whole lot, and we should probably be thinking about filling this thing up and also making some pipes. Now, if I understood the okay, we'll need a bunch of Invar and a bunch of glass. That's fine. Let's get some sand and we'll cook it up into some glass. Now, in addition to glass, we're going to need some Invar. We already found out that we can't make that in the smeltery, so we'll just make it in here. And it seems like everything, it's like all Invar plates. Invar. Okay, we got them. Now we're going to run some along here. We're going to run some along here. Yeah. Awesome. Maybe even another one. Now, to actually get these to extract power, we are going to need the wrench. So we'll need some iron sticks. And this shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Alright. Pipe wrench. Wonderful. And you shift click and you can see the difference there. I'm hoping we can put these down right on top here. Alright. Doesn't look like we can place it on them. That's unfortunate. So we will have to make some of the pipes from Pawa. I wonder if we can upgrade these to the next tier. Only with basic capacitors, and we'd need quite a few of them. So let's look at the starter. Okay, that's not bad. Here's a little bit. So these will just start transmitting. They'll be fine. There we go. Wonderful. We'll put this guy down right here. Alright. So the next main thing on the menu, and this will get us some aluminum seeds, which are pretty cool. We're going to need a little bit of copper wire. So we'll have to make some plates. Now, the wire cutters, fortunately, aren't some bonkers recipe. And we'll just make one of these for the time being. That's expensive. Okay, I think we have everything. We just need, we'll get a bunch of fuses, that's good. And one machine block from FTB Industrial Contraptions. This will get us some more industrial grade metal and some aluminum seeds. And some terrible food. Oh-ho! The machine block is actually 2 quests. That's kind of funny. This is all going to be a big so what for a minute. FTB Industrial Contraptions has its own everything. We're going to want to start with a basic generator. I guess we'll need a fernator and a low voltage battery. Now the fernator is easy enough, but the low voltage battery, okay, that's not so bad. I think that's just lead, and we're like drowning in lead. What else did we need here? Oh, I can't even type. It's the basic generator, yeah. Oh, it's tin. Oh, that's not too bad. And what, some redstone? Let's run over here and do it. Alright. It's our first battery. And here's our first FTB Industrial Contraptions little machine. Well, we're going to have a whole different area for this setup. We're going to put it right here. Let's get some coal. Now we're going to run some low voltage cable right along here. Now the reason this is so finicky is because it's based on Industrial Craft 2, which was famously finicky. Let's see, FTB Industrial Contraptions. What else might we like? Let's see. Well, we'll get some bituminous peat, some more cable. Not complaining about that. Okay, lava power, something else. This is just a checkbox. I'll take the burger. Okay, so I guess next on the menu is electronic circuits, and we'll need a simple circuit. So we'll need something called a carpenter. Let's see. We got carpenter controllers. And let's okay. Now interesting. This is in one of the quests. It's the Masterful Machine quest. This is it's just gonna give us a blueprint, I think. So what we should do, I think, is see if we have any more of those controllers left. Okay, we gotta switch gears. Our pick is almost dead. It is dead from looking for cobalt. Now we're out of cobalt. We are going to... I thought we had another... Let's see. I thought we had another one of these generic... We might have to make another one. That's okay. Alright, we can just craft these things with themselves. And get the thing back. Alright, where's our stone cutter? We're gonna see if we can figure out how to make a Starlight Enchanter, because Tinker's Tool is great, but we need enchanted regular tools. Okay. It's gonna take some... It's gonna take a lot. We'll need star metal casing, 16 of them. So let's see. What's all involved here? We will need... Well, that's not that bad. We'll need 16 star metal. Do we have that much? We might... Oh, we're just short. I needed some more iron to do what I want to do. This looked like a good place to get some iron. But it's full of tiny baby skeletons. Whoa. That was madness. Like, look at all that. So, we'll make a little bit more star metal. Finally made it out of that cave. Okay. We got the star metal. We'll need... How many of these? It said 16, I'm sure it did, but let's It's the next day for me, so I gotta double check. I can't remember. Yeah, 16 star metal casings. Oh, it's expensive. Alright, we also... 8 blue stained glass. That ain't that bad. Alright, we need an item input part. We're gonna need 2 fluid input parts, apparently. And I believe we have enough room out here. Let's get our blueprint. Left click, charge from inventory. Okay. It took all that stuff in it. Also, it's 7x7. We don't have enough room out here. But I want to try it anyway. See if we get a good look. Is it really 7x7? Okay, yeah, it's really 7x7. Oh, it's big, isn't it? You know, I was going to put it up there. I was going to build it out some more, but I'm not. We're going to put it down out here. Okay. There it is, huh? So that's how you use the blueprints. You get all the stuff in your inventory. You left-click the blueprint capsule. Puts it all in there, and then it deploys for you. So we've got 2 fluid inputs. I assume one of them is for Starlight, and is the other one for mana, maybe? Oh, no. Ah. We'd have to do it all over again. So in case that was too disjointed to understand, what's been happening is I've been building the Starlight Enchanter because I saw it in a quest line, and also as what we use for enchanting items early game. But I wasn't looking at this quest line, wherein we'll have to make a star metal cutting tool to get credit for having this kind of thing. This is a Starlight factory. And we'll be able to make Starlight from it, I guess. The Starlight Enchantment Controller. Okay. I thought we'd have to make... Well, we are going to have to make it again, I guess. Or we'll have to tear it all down. I assume we can... To get credit for the quest is what I'm trying to say. We'll have to tear it all down. And... That's... I feel like if we put all this stuff together, like if we get all the items and complete all the conditions for a quest, that we shouldn't have to then do it again. Okay, so to actually power this thing, we're gonna need insightful crystals from thermal. So we're gonna need, what's this? Insightful crystal. We're gonna need bottles of enchanting. We're gonna need emeralds. We're gonna need villagers. But first, we are gonna go ahead and do that one quest. Because we're gonna need a star metal cutting tool anyway. So we needed some planks, some infused planks, which is just the infused wood in here. And we can still do that. We can still see. And then the cutting tool is star metal, gold ingot, The main use for this is turning star metal into star metal dust, or at least that's normally the main use for it, as well as splitting large rock crystals into smaller rock crystals. Should have almost... There we go. Make the cutter, and then I guess we gotta get ready for some villagers. I wonder if we get anything good as a reward here. Oh, we get a little more iron ore. That's nice. Now where we're going to put a villager area is where I've been growing all these trees. And before I chop down those trees, folks, we need some kind of a magnet. It's like, unless you're playing this thing on a cray, you've probably noticed the pack has a little bit of block lag. and I don't want to be going back and forth over the same ground trying to pick up entities. So we're going to take a little bit of mana steel and a couple other resources, not too much. Do we have anything so handy as a glass pane? Doesn't look like it. Is it just a regular glass pane? No, we could use a regular piece of glass, which is very nice. We're gonna make this basic mana ring from Botania. Works pretty good. All we'll need is a mana lens, and a little bit of gold and silver, and then we get our magnetizing mana lens, and then 4 more mana steel, and at least we have plenty of trinket slots. Alright. So when we make stuff, we won't be making lots of choices. Or we won't have to make lots of choices, I should say, that we don't want to make about what we're going to use and what we're not. So let me go ahead and clear out all these trees and get some kind of a structure out here. And I'll show you exactly why I made this thing. Like, you see, everything's just coming right over to us in our inventory as soon as it hits the ground. We don't have to go back. We don't have to wait for the internal server to catch up with its... I don't know what it is that's giving it the... Like, we don't get, like, lag spikes. Like, I'm not getting freezes. It's just this block stuff. It's weird. Now, there is an upgraded version of the magnet that has a bigger range. But, we don't have any Terra Steel yet. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that these rings will wreak havoc on a setup like this, which relies on items being in a specific place in the world. Now, to do what we're going to do in some kind of reasonably simple fashion, we're going to need ourselves some Silk Touch. So I'm going to smelt up some slime, and the reason why will become clear, I promise you. Now, let's see. Gave us rubber. I'm looking for slime crystals. That's actually cool, though. That's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, blast furnace. Blast furnace. Alright, wasn't paying attention. Actually, since we have a good amount of green slime, we're going to use this stuff. Let's grab ourselves a piece of coal. A lucky find, knowing that's rubber. There are other ways to get FTB Industrial Contraptions rubber, but that's a very convenient way. I like that. Now, one time or another, we've made ourselves some rose gold on accident. It's copper and gold. And we're gonna need ourselves a little string. And don't ask me how this works, but rose gold and string will get you some silky cloth. We're gonna need some. Oh, I guess those take a long time. Let's throw all those in there. While I'm at it, we're gonna see if we can do something to our cobalt pick. The point of all this is to make a Silk Touch pick so we can harvest some coral. What's that have to do? I thought we could make tool parts out of this. No, this is just what gives something over slime. We might just need, like, slime? Slime? See, the problem is I know 3 versions of Tinker's Construct, mostly. So, you know, things get a little confused. Used to be that you would craft, like, a raw slime crystal, and then you'd smelt it. Smelt that. Let's see, can we? No. How are we gonna make it out of slime? Well, we could make the heads. Let's see. Well, this is a slime wood? Oh, okay, so it's even more different than I thought. Okay, I think I have a better handle on this now. We're gonna, I think this works. We're gonna apply a redstone signal here. Yeah, okay, it's off. And do we don't have a binding cast. We'll have to make one. Now we're gonna make some slime steel. If I understand properly, it's a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio, seared stone, iron, and slime balls. Now we're melting up gold for a cast. Alright. Yo, I usually make a tool binding cast and never use it. This time I didn't make one. Alright. So let's get the gold. Yeah, okay. Slime steel and a little extra seared stone. That's fine. But let's go ahead. We'll make the cast. Right? And let's select the slime steel. And we make a 1. There we go. And we make a 2. We have 2 ingots left. We have some ingots left. Let's get the rest of this stuff out of here. Now, what slime steel is going to do for us is when we, how do I put this? When our slime steel is in the barrel. When we make the tool, or in the case of the cobalt pick, when we get another, what am I thinking? I guess, what is over slime? Either an ability or an upgrade. I forget which one it is. Over here, which we don't have. Well, we do have one upgrade. Maybe we could do it. We have sticks. We don't have tool handles. We need tool handle. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job over here. Okay, there's one iron pick with the overcast. And now we should be able to take it. And let's just go ahead. Let's go back here. We're going to go ahead. And this'll give us the slime. They already have over slime? Interesting. I may not understand. I want to say that what this is supposed to do... Can I just use slime? No. I want to say what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to let you repair the tool with slime, by which I believe they mean the slime crystals. So, I thought that over slime was something you added to it. But, clearly I'm mistaken. Let's take another look at this. Now let's see. So 6 gives us, okay, so it's 10 over slime per green slime crystal. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. But distractions aside, what we're here for is silk touch. Yeah, now it's silky. Now we have a silk touch pick. It's not the fanciest pick, it's only iron. But it'll do what we need it to do. Now, what we want is some coral, like I said. So we're gonna go to hopefully just a normal warm ocean. Hope it's not too far away. Okay, it's not so bad. It's off in this direction. I want to say we have... It's probably out here, huh? Would this put us comically far away, this waystone? I don't know. You know, I want to try something else. We can't mine these in this. What I don't know is if we could break them with a piston. That's wrong. Maybe like this? I hate placing pistons. Let's find out. This may just do nothing. I don't think it does anything. Nah. Well, it's worth a shot. We made it. Well, I'm gonna... Let's see here. Overslime 80, durability 287. What does it mean? We'll just mine some here. And of course our magnet. Well, okay, so now it's... Oh! We do not have respiration. Let's not get too comfortable here. Okay, so it's definitely taking durability off the slime and not off the durability. I don't know what happens when it runs out of slime, if the tool just becomes unusable or what, but we might find out. And we want the coral, whoops. We want the coral for some monster balls. So we need a little bit of cyan dye, some snow, and a little bit of iron. And we're going to make a good amount of these, and this is how we're going to be moving mobs around. The way these things work is pretty simple. You hold down right click and you let it go. And sometimes they glitch out a little bit. But they're generally just fine. We got a couple sheeps. We're going to throw them over next to our cows. Breed them up so we can get beds, blah, blah, blah. And you just right click them where you want them to go. And come on, there we go. Awesome. Now we want our breeder and our villager hall to register as two separate villages, hopefully. So we're going to put the breeder over here and the villager hall way over there. Now we saw this sawmill from environmental in a villager house, and I think we need it. I think we do a little better with this. Maybe it only works on vanilla blocks. Yeah. It's like a stone cutter except for vanilla blocks. So these don't have recipes. That's unfortunate. Oh, we got a little box. I'm gonna fill it up full of beds. I figure it's at least worth checking this village over here to see if there are any villagers left. Golem looks like it's in pretty good shape, so maybe this place hasn't been completely decimated? Now there's a ton of golems. There's a guy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're coming with me. And there's one more. Perfect. Hold still. Yeah. Remember when I said they glitch out sometimes? He's here somewhere. I don't know if it... Like sometimes they get like stuck in the dirt. Oh well. That's the way it goes. What is that? Is that just a normal cow? I feel like we already figured that this was just a normal cow. Weird looking though, isn't it? Lucky for us, there's another guy right up over here. Now hold still this time, right? There we go. Oh, there's like a bunch of them. Cool. But we're not responsible for a massacre. That's always a good feeling. Alright, I think I got all the beds and workstations out of there. Now that should be plenty of beds for these two to start making babies, assuming we feed them. Which may be more easily said than done. We'll need flour and salt, huh? Alright. Let's see, we'll just throw this down here. Boom! River's like full of salt. I don't know how anything survives out there. Oh, I've got my magnet on. Okay, we're just gonna throw all this salt right back in here. Throw all the flour in. And that should make us dough. Uses up the water, but yeah, looks like infinite water sources are the way to go with that. What am I saying? Infinite water source is always the way to go. Way to the go. What am I saying? Yeah, we'll just give them some raw potatoes for now. They're not even getting in there. Eat hearty, boys. Remember when we thought we'd be making an enchanting table? Yeah, we already got a little baby. I won't give these guys a bunch more bread. Eat up, fellas. Now, we don't want these guys to be lagging up our world. So we're gonna put a couple layers of carpet down for them to stand on. I think this is all one too many. I think we only need 3. Yeah, there we go. What this does, it prevents them from pathfinding, lagging everything up. Okay, so we got, they shouldn't be able to get out of there. The way we have stuff. Come here. Throw him right there. And we'll get another one. Throw him down right there. And we're gonna start. We'll leave these half slabs here until they set their jobs and we get their trades the way we want them. Keep them from getting out while we break the workstations and replace them and so on. Now, a long time ago, we set up these flame lily seeds. I don't know. We can definitely get blaze rods from them. But I wanted to see if we could just make a brewing stand directly. No. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is craft some blaze mesh with it, right? Here we go. And that we can convert to blaze rods. So that's not so bad. No enchanted books from librarians. No trades from librarians at all in this. Okay. Okay. What am I going to do with all these lecterns now? Now, something else from this environmental. We're going to need... It's another workstation is what it is. It's for the ceramicist, so we'll need to make some mud. Alright, now, we got to focus. We're leveling up our cleric. So we can get a bottle of enchanting. So we can use the Starlight Enchanter. Because apparently, that's really our only option right now. Okay. Bottle of enchanting at last. Now, with this thing, 2 emeralds and 2 lapis, we can make ourselves this insightful crystal. So we just used to transfer experience, right? And let's just fill it up. And see its form changes as we fill it up. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about putting all that experience somewhere that isn't where we can lose it all by dying. 50 some odd levels, that's a lot. Now, I don't know if it matters what fluid input port we put this stuff into. Maybe we put it in this. That's a Well, that's going to need FE. What about in here? How does this work? Essence of Knowledge is right-click the crystal on the fluid port. Okay, that's what we do. And is that full? Is that... Looks like it holds that much. Now we're going to need to pump Starlight, liquid Starlight, I believe. I hope. into the Starlight Enchanter. So with some tin plates, Invar plates, a little bit of glass, we're going to make ourselves that there, those fluid pipes. And now I'm looking for my pipe wrench. Did I put it up here? I did. Now we're not going to get too fancy here. We're just going to, this one doesn't have very much in it. We're just going to pick up this light well. And we're going to come around back to, yeah, it connects perfectly to the fluid input port that we didn't fill up with experience. We're going to pop the light well right on top of it. Throw an aquamarine in there. And set this to extract. And this should start filling up with Starlight. Now for power back here, we're just going to pop another Fernator down. These have been doing a fine job keeping the machines up there. Full power. And I don't think we've had to really babysit them much at all. I think the plates one, we did have to put some more coal in one time. Yeah. How's this thing work? I'd be lying if I said I knew. I think we just throw stuff in here. And maybe we'll get some enchantments that we like. It's just idle. There's an output port. I think it probably doesn't have enough Starlight to do anything yet. We shall see. Oh, you know, when we made that rubber, we completed a quest, and it gave us some rubber seeds? And some more rubber. This thing's almost at 1,000. I bet that's enough to enchant something. What do you think? Nah, maybe not. We're full power. We're full of experience. Well, I guess we'll see what happens here. Now, while that thing's doing something, I hope, we wouldn't have to micromanage this quite so often, this thing, if we were using rock crystals. Now, crying out loud, we're going to have to do this from underneath. The light wells are a little challenging to automate. I've never found a way to pipe into them, and you have to pipe out of them from the bottom. We're just going to empty these and put the bucket somewhere else. Well, put it right over here with this stuff. Why not? Let's put the pipes down. Put the light wells down. You can always tell if these pipes are working, like when they connect to whatever it is you have them near. Put this down here. Now, what does all this have to do with rock crystals? Well, we made this star metal cutting tool, right? Now, we could use that to split rock crystals of a certain size. We're going to need a little bit of room here. So, right now, this has size 1, right? Make sure I don't have my magnet on. Now, you throw it in there, you can see some particles, fancy little animation, and sooner or later, the crystal will absorb the liquid starlight and hopefully become larger. Okay, yeah, it's now size 2. So what we're going to do, and this is tricky. I think you got to left click or right click or left click. There it goes. Oh, probably did that one more time than I meant to. Okay, so we're going to put the shape and the tool efficiency one away. And we've got size, and we got size and shape. So what we can do is we can take our bucket, throw it in there. Let's just get our size crystal. We'll just throw it in there, right? Here we are. Now we got a size 2. Whoop, don't have quite enough starlight. Alright, throw it in there again. Here we go. And indeed, we got size 3. I've never seen a quality number in Astral Sorcery higher than 3, so I think this is the max. Now the Aquamarines, this one's been running for a good long time. Sometimes they don't run for very long at all. Okay, we're at 2,000, and I don't think anything's happening. Is there something we don't know? I mean, there's, yes, like there's definitely something we don't know. Requires using the item, a book. Starlight and experience. Okay, it makes enchanted books. I think we're doing this all wrong. Let's see. If we put this in here and then a book in here? No. Here? How is this thing? This is very confusing. Oh, okay. So you search dummy in JAI. So let's say we want protection. Oh, I see. Huh. Oh my gosh, this is mending. Dear, dear. A boss fight simulator. We need a wither synthesis base. Yeah, maybe we could do this. Oh dear, look at this though. We need 64 kelp to get respiration. Okay, I got some steel cooking up. Now that now we can just pop this in here now. That's size 3 one. And that should last a good long time. We should get a lot of starlight out of that. Yep. Alright, well we might as well get the fire protection, right? Because there's literally no other way that we can get it. Looks like the rock crystal finally ran out. Got good 2,500 out of that. It's pretty good. Anyway, not the way I thought today was gonna go. So we put that in there, and now it's doing something. It's gonna use some starlight, probably some essence. Looks like it did it. We have one dummy protection book. And then, okay, so we craft it with itself to make protection 4, which isn't bad. I was worried it was going to be protection 1. 32 steel looks like about 4,000 starlight and 4,000 experience. Where is that little crystal? I don't know where it went. That's a lot. So we're going to want to be able to use this protection 4 book on multiple items. And the way to do that is with a mana enchanter from Botania. But that's probably going to have to wait until the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.